Rikishi says Jey Uso is being held back, that he is the top, he is the one. Is this a case of a dad just protecting his kid, or a take that is just flat out dumb?
And here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat and stay a while. But do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment, because YouTube does love the comments. And of course, share the video out on all social media. Hey guys, before we get back to the video, I want to do a quick little reminder for you. Go to the link down in the description of this video. That'll take you to my merch store over at Mixed Tees. Yeah, until the first weekend in August. That's right, SummerSlam. We'll be doing a fundraiser for the Stuttering Foundation of America. Because as you can tell, I have a speech impediment. So, we got shirt designs there. The original, this design right here, pretty darn cool. Then we got this design right here, original design, a little smaller, but on the back we got this. So yeah, definitely grab yourself some merch. Again, going to a good cause, as a portion will be going to the Stuttering Foundation of America. Okay, I'm done selling out. Back to the video. Okay, so SummerSlam is tomorrow, and like any wrestling event slate of matches, some talent is just not there. This is nothing new. This year, names like Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, Chad Gable, Bo Dallas, the Wyatt Six are not going to be a part of this year's event. Well, one notable name that has been left out is that of Jey Uso. Now, this apparent snub has drawn the ire of his father, WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi, who took to his podcast to speak on this. And this little thing was brought to my attention by Jason Solomon, aka the Solomonster. So let's hear what Rikishi had to say about this.
Here we go.
Now, there were 3 points that Rikishi in his diatribe that really stuck out. 1, if the most popular babyface, whether his son or not, if the Yeet Man is so over, wouldn't you have put some form of title on him by now? Number 2, he made reference to a promo that he did over 20 years ago talking about High Chief Maivia, Afa and Sika, also known as the Wild Samoans, Rikishi himself being quote-unquote held down. He said, let's just add Jey Uso to this list, even made a mention that the Bloodline is being held down. And the third thing, criticizing the current writers of the WWE with the teasing of a romantic interest with Rhea Ripley, saying, is this the best they can do? I mean, he was actually wondering if WWE writers are trying to ruin Jey Uso's marriage.
That makes no sense.
Now, let me address that last one first here. You do know this is kayfabe, right? You do know that Rhea herself is married to former WWE and current AEW talent Buddy Matthews, right? So teasing and even romantic storylines within the world of the WWE is nothing new. So do you really think the WWE is trying to meddle in people's marriages?
Yeah, not so much.
And now let's go back to Rikishi's first complaint, that Jey should have a title by now. Okay, which title? If we're talking on Raw, the World Heavyweight Championship, this is most likely this weekend going to go around the waist of Gunther. This has been the plan for Gunther to be the world champion for months now. And after Gunther is the champion, you've got the main event championship circle now. Gunther, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, CM Punk. Where does Jey fit in that? If we're talking the mid-card belt, the Intercontinental Championship, also that is going to be going on to the waist of a new champion, Braun Breaker, this weekend. And after that, you're talking about a very stacked mid-card with the likes of Ludwig Kaiser, Bronson Reed, Ilya Dragunov. Soon we'll be adding Pete Dunne and Sheamus. Where does Jey fit in this? Answer: nowhere. Or maybe, just maybe, Jey right now is in a holding pattern until it's time for him to play a major part in the much bigger story. And that is the reunion with his brother Jimmy and his cousin Roman Reigns for the next chapter of the WWE saga that is known as the Bloodline.
Duh.
And finally, this notion that Jey Uso is being held back. This is utterly ridiculous. For one, not only does Jey have a feature match pretty much every week on Raw, the WWE's flagship show, but he is in at least one backstage segment during the show. Now, these segments of on-screen time are just as important as in-ring time. For second, since WrestleMania, the WWE has had 4 premium live events, of which Jey has been featured in 2 of them. But he's being held back?
Yeah, not so much.
Moreover, this notion that the Bloodline is being held back, this is even more ridiculous. I mean, Rikishi, your own cousin, Roman Reigns, right now is the biggest babyface in the company and hasn't been on TV since night 2 of WrestleMania. Also, your nephew, Jacob Fatu, who has just arrived in the WWE and is already being booked by the company as an absolute megastar. Your twin sons, Jimmy and Jey, the Usos, longest reigning tag team champions, both of which played a role in the main event of SummerSlam last year. You know, I'm kind of starting to feel sorry for Solo Sikoa, Rikishi's youngest son. That's right, the Usos' baby brother, who was in the main event of SummerSlam this year. So his 3 sons have played a part in the main event of SummerSlam, the second biggest show the WWE puts on for 2 years in a row. I understand if you're a dad and you want to protect your kid, but at some point, you got to stop focusing on what you don't have. Take a step back. Count your blessings.
Bingo.
But hey, these are just my thoughts. I'm going to turn it back over to you. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Be sure to check me out on Monday. I will be dropping my review of SummerSlam. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door. Hit that subscribe button. Ring that bell if you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up if you didn't like the video. Hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate that. And I will see you guys all very soon. Hope you had a great week. Have a wonderful weekend ahead of you. And always have fun. Hashtag keep talking. And always Keep that smile on your face. Toodles.